We offer 3 programs, one in clinical mental health counseling, one in school counseling, and a dual track where you can become a school counselor and a clinical mental health counselor. A professional counselor is a person that empowers diverse individuals, families, and groups to accomplish mental health, wellness, education, and career goals. A clinical mental health counselor would be qualified once they're licensed to work in private practice, to work at a group agency or a community or clinical mental health counseling practice. A school counselor is someone who's qualified to address the student's academic, career, personal, and social development, and they promote and enhance success for students in public and private elementary, middle school, and high schools. If you seek the school counseling track, then you would be licensed to become a school counselor and to serve in an elementary school, a middle school, a high school. And that could be parochial, Christian, private. If you're becoming licensed as a licensed professional counselor, then you could work in a hospital. You could work alongside chaplains within a hospital. Although you wouldn't be a chaplain, you could provide counseling services there. A clinical mental health counseling practice, an institution, perhaps provide counseling on a psych ward in a hospital, open your private practice, or work in a group practice with other individuals, or work for a community or a social services department within any of the county or state organizations. If you become dual track, that opens you up to even a wider range of opportunities, because you would become a licensed school counselor and become a licensed professional counselor. The key learning objectives would be for you to become a professional counselor who can serve as a school counselor or a clinical mental health counselor. You become a limited licensed professional counselor in the state of Michigan, and then once you earn your 3,000 clinical hours, which are the hours you would gain being post-degree, then you could receive the licensed professional counselor designation. You can also become a licensed school counselor or a certified school counselor by the Michigan Department of Education. We offer our program across the state in 7 different sites. Those being Spring Arbor, Maine, which is 10 miles west of Jackson, Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Flint, Southfield, which is on the southwest side of Detroit, Lambertville, which is 9 miles north of Toledo. One of the distinctives about our program is that we are a national counselor examination testing site. So students get to test for their national counselor exam right on the main campus at Spring Arbor, which provides a little bit of comfort knowing that the faculty and the people that you've connected with, you're walking in for your national exam and there's a familiar face. I think it's very helpful for students to know that. We have a very high pass rate with the national counselor exam, which is the exam that students take to become a nationally certified counselor with the National Board for Certified Counseling. Our pass rate is 82%, which is quite astounding, and that's based on the last 5 years. Now, our program has been around for 13 years, so it's a very strong, vital program, and we've had over 1,500 graduates in our 13 years. And we have highly respected individuals at schools and agencies, clinical mental health, counseling practices across the state that are highly regarded. And we have employers who look for our students because they know they're well trained. I think another thing that's really interesting about our program is we are the largest Christian university in the state, although we're open to many diverse viewpoints, and we truly do believe in our university and in our department specifically in academic freedom. So we allow students from many diverse backgrounds and belief systems to join us. However, we do honor Christ in our teaching, and we teach within that framework of a Christian theological mindset. Our program is primarily designed for professionals, people who've already had their bachelor's degree, perhaps have worked in the field, and so knowing for 2 years and 10 months that every Thursday night you have class, or Tuesday night or Wednesday night, I think is really helpful for a student. Another distinctive of the Master of Arts in Counseling program is that we are a program that is cohort modeled. What that means is that a cohort is a group of people who work together. and there may be anywhere from 10 to 15 students in a cohort. So our students enter the program at the individual site, wherever they're located. They travel, if you will, through the program together. They have the same courses, but are able to work in groups and learn to be a cohesive group that provides a good support for students. There's the ability to call or email other students and say, hey, I'm a little confused on this assignment. What did you see? What do you think? And they also encourage each other to matriculate, to actually graduate. And that's an important thing for us as professional counselors in the field. We often consult with other colleagues. So learning to do that from the first day you walk into your first class, I think is very valuable, because it sets the standard for your clinical practice in the future. You have 10 full-time core faculty. That means when they're at a site, there is a professional professor who leads the other professors, and that gives them a person that they can contact and be close to, and helps to guide them through their program. Knowing that you're not just a number, but that you're a real person that faculty care about, pray for, and give individualized instruction, I think, is a wonderful experience for students. They love that piece of it, that they're assisted and helped. They're not alone.